Hi guys. Welcome back to my MovieCUTs YouTube channel. Today we are going to review the movie called Miller's Girl. The film stars Jenna and Martin Freeman as a student and teacher who enter into a complicated relationship after a creative writing assignment. This is a 2024 American erotic thriller film written and directed by Jade Halle Bartlett. Now let's move into movie. The 18-year-old Cairo Sweet lives alone in the Tennessee house of her affluent family. She's in her final year of high school, and her attorney parents are away on business. Cairo enrolls in teacher Jonathan Miller's creative writing class and wins him over with her extensive literary knowledge and familiarity with Miller's book, apostrophes, and ampersands. Cairo has to write a college admission essay for Yale University, with the subject being, the greatest achievement to date, but she cannot find anything worthy to write about. Since getting married and going into teaching, Miller has not written anything. Beatrice, his emotionally distant wife, is a more accomplished writer who despises her husband's lack of drive and inability to produce new work. Winnie, Cairo's best friend, tells her to experience the excitement of a teacher-student affair such as she intends to do with the school's baseball coach and physics teacher, Boris Fillmore, who is Miller's best friend. Seeing the intellectual connection between Cairo and Miller, Winnie suggests Cairo seduce Miller. Cairo and Miller begin to spend more time together outside class, sharing common interests in novels, poems, and Tennessean culture. Miller assigns Cairo to write a short story in the style of her favorite author, and she chooses Henry Miller. Despite being reluctant due to the author's provocative style, Miller approves. When he accidentally takes Cairo's cell phone, she asks him to return it personally. When Miller arrives at her parents' mansion, Cairo welcomes him in a sexy dress and kisses him in the rain. Inspired, she writes an erotic short story about a sexual relationship between a teacher and his student. While Miller reads it alone, he gets extremely aroused and masturbates to it. Miller declares the story unacceptable and demands that Cairo rewrite it. But she calls out his cowardice and hypocrisy. Offended by Miller's rejection, Cairo sends the story to the school's vice principal, Joyce Manor, as revenge to expose a possible affair between them. She also takes advantage of Winnie's attraction to her by convincing her to send sexual photos of themselves to Fillmore, leading them to undress and kiss passionately. Manor questions Cairo and Miller separately about their relationship. Despite claiming that nothing inappropriate has happened between them, Miller has to take full responsibility as the adult in the situation, resulting in his suspension. This causes a rift in his friendship with Fillmore, who blames him for not knowing his limits as a teacher. An argument with Beatrice about what happened also prompts Miller to vent his repressed anger at his wife and point out the toxic nature of their marriage. Realizing what Cairo's actions have done to Miller, Winnie asks her to withdraw the charges against him. But Cairo refuses, calling Miller's downfall her greatest achievement to date. She writes her experiences into her admission essay in the same style Miller used in his book. Miller, having reached rock bottom but inspired for the first time in years, decides to write a new book.